I wasn't gonna like vlog today because I'm looking really, I just didn't feel like putting on makeup or doing my hair. Oh, also, oh, dang it, of course. This is the first time you guys are seeing my short hair. And of course, it's not done or cute. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Bye. Okay, I'm gonna stand back here and do this in this awful light. Hang on, can I don't care. Sorry, you're gonna have to deal with it. Okay, so today I only have one period free from library, so that was like obviously my lunch, but they're doing trips to the YMCA for what is it called, attendance incentive, like to reward the kids who have like made their attendance better. Long story short, they switched some periods, so I have student helpers in here during my lunch. So yeah, I was like, well guys, you get to watch me eat my lunch and chill. And there's also a meeting going on in one of the rooms off of the library, so there's people like in and out of here and stuff. And yeah, so it's just been it's just been silly. Yeah, so I just wanted to pop on and remember this moment. So okay. Yeah, oh, I'm just like, this week has been pretty chill because I'm just showing the book fair video, and I don't have time for like a discussion or whatever, so I haven't been doing anything special. It's just been the book fair video, so that's all that's happening. And it's like, I just have been keeping the lights off, and it's been so nice. Actually, wait, can you see? See? There's the projector with the video on it. Just nice and chill. Alright, well, I'm gonna go now because the kids are gonna walk in at any moment, so peace. Hello everyone, happy Halloween. I was a librarian today, and the only thing different about an outfit that I would normally wear are these glasses, this little like collar thing, and the fact that I like buttoned everything up. I'm sitting in the car, so you can't really see, but I'm just wearing like a black skirt, and can you see down here? My little tootsies, and the sweater and stuff. Anyway, I'm taking these off because they're ridiculous. So today, probably one of the worst days I have ever had at work. I cried about work for the first time today. I've cried I think I've cried for other reasons over students and work, but this was like my first, like a student, something that happened with a student made me cry. So anyway, let me just stop saying that I cried and tell you what happened. Long story short, I'm really cracking down on kids like needing to have passes in the library, and like making sure I'm checking like every single student who comes in and making sure they are where they're supposed to be. I'm supposed to do that, but like things happen and I can't do it every single day. Something just fell. I'm freaking out because I'm afraid it's a dog. It's a leaf. How the frick did a leaf get down my shirt? Hi guys, this is Editing Jackie. I realized that I never finished this story. I was so distracted by that darn leaf. Okay, so to finish the story, the long and short of it is they expressed to me that they felt like I was singling them out, and by like telling them that they were being too loud in the library and kicking them out for not being where they were supposed to be. A lot of them would skip class and come to the library and come without a pass. And yeah, so I had a few of these girls for student teaching, and yes, I was singling them out because they were being loud. And I mean, like, listen, 100% they were not being like loud. Like if they were in a mall, they would be whispering, but for a library setting, it was loud. And I tried explaining that to them. I tried like giving them examples. I tried being like, this is where I need you to be. And like I tried telling them why I needed them to be at that level. I'm like, I have students in here who are testing. I have people in here who are trying to work and study and stuff, and I just need it to be fair for everybody who's in here. this, that, and the other. And I gave them a week of warnings and like talking to them and being patient and stuff. And then finally I was like, I can't do this anymore. And it's not fair to the other students who A, are trying to work, and B, the other students who I'm kicking out for being too loud. So they expressed that day that I was singling them out, and it hurt me, not because they said that I was singling them out, but because a student might think that, because I want every student to feel comfortable around me, and I want every student to, like, they don't need to like me, that's fine, but I want them to feel like they can talk to me, you know, and like we can have that conversation. Like, had they come up to me and been like, look, Miss Byler, this is what's going on, like, this is our issue, and like just talk to me and have that conversation, like, fine, that's cool. But I don't know, whatever, just the whole thing, it was stressful. So that's what happened. Okay, bye. When it's 4 o'clock and nobody else is here. Okay, going home. Goodbye. Hi guys, it is parent-teacher conference night, also book fair, and this is what we're looking at. I'm really trying to be quick here because people are coming in and out. So there's your update for the day. And did I mention that they feed us also? We got pizza this time, and it's pretty good pizza, so can't complain. Hi guys. So it's been a really long time. I feel like that's a running trend now for me to say that. But yeah, like I keep thinking like, oh, I should really vlog or I should talk about stuff, but like in the moment I feel like I don't have anything to talk about. And then like I sat down the other day and made a list of everything that I wanted to talk to you guys about, and I'm like, wow, I actually do have a lot to talk about. So a lot has changed. I think I did a video before this. Yes, I definitely did a video before this with my short hair. I chopped like all of my hair off. This is actually grown out a lot, so I have to get that cut soon. What else? I have a cat now that I have to introduce you guys to. His name is Frankie. His full name is Francisco, and we call him Frankie, and he is a butthole, but he's so cute. I love him so much. He's my little baby. And today is the last day of school before Thanksgiving break, so we are actually going to New Jersey to visit my sister who is in the Air Force, and we have to leave him alone for the first time, and I didn't feel comfortable asking somebody who wasn't family to just like go over and feed him over Thanksgiving. So I actually went through an app and like got somebody that I don't know to come watch him. And I was really nervous at first, but I'm feeling better about it because like I met her, she came over, she met Frankie, and like I kind of showed her around and stuff. And I'm feeling better about it. But I told her, I was like, yeah, I've been like telling all of my friends, like, this stranger is gonna be watching my cat, like, what if she's a cat thief, or what if she forgets to come over and feed him, or whatever. And like, I know this is nowhere near being a parent, but like now I know what parents feel like when they leave their kid alone for the first time. Yeah, if I'm like this with a cat, like I couldn't even imagine what it would be like with a baby. So yeah, anyway, that's Frankie. I will introduce you guys to him maybe later tonight. How about that? We'll see. I am going out after work to like celebrate the end of it's not even the semester, just to celebrate going on vacation with a bunch of teacher friends, so that'll be really nice. And yeah, last Friday I went out with some teacher friends too to celebrate the end of our collaboration. So I don't know if I told you guys about this. I may have, but I'm gonna tell you again anyway. I did a collaboration with a teacher and our tech like coordinator. I don't know her official title, but she's a sweetheart. So Michelle is our tech coordinator, and Heather is another English teacher who's one of my good friends. And we met when I was in college. She was a teacher here already, and we met through the collaboration. There is somebody standing right outside the window, and I feel really weird, so I'm gonna stop vlogging right now. Okay, let's try this again. So Heather and Michelle and I did a collaboration. Michelle kind of like taught us like the techie stuff. Heather did like provided her class, basically. Like this was something that her class did, and then I provided the library. So what we did, Heather's class was doing argumentative writing, so we did a fall bracket like series. So last year I did March Madness, and along with March Madness I did like a movies versus TV versus Netflix versus something else. I have pictures. If I can insert while I'm talking, I'll insert it now. I'm working on my phone and I don't know how sophisticated iMovie is on my phone. So I did that, and last year she was like, oh, we should do that next year. Great, we're here, next year is happening, argumentative writing bracket. So the kids got a random like fall favorite kind of thing. So like somebody got football, somebody got pumpkin spice everything, scarves, Halloween, etc., etc. And they, in groups, had to argue why theirs was the best, even if it wasn't like their favorite. So like a football jock could have gotten pumpkin spice lattes, and they would have to argue why pumpkin spice lattes were the best, even if they hated them. So it was just like really quick things. They video recorded themselves doing it after they wrote up like their spiel. So they like researched it, wrote up the claims and arguments and counter arguments and stuff, and then they videotaped like, I think she made them do like 30 seconds to like a minute and a half or something like that. It was very, very short. Michelle taught us like how to get it, how to use like Screencastify or Castify, something like that, so the kids could use their Chromebooks to video themselves, and then we put them on YouTube and then embedded that into a Google sheet, and people would just scan a QR code that we made, and it would take them to the voting. They would watch all the videos and then vote for, like, they were supposed to vote for who did the best arguments, but I'm sure like some people just voted for like their favorite fall thing. The boy who had the best arguments like all throughout, like consistently had really great arguments, ended up winning. So like his team won, but he was like the OG person. He had bonfires, and bonfires ended up winning, and just he did a really great job. Like I'm really proud of him. So yeah, we did that. That was really nice. And then last Friday we like just went out to celebrate the end of that collaboration and like all of that. We're working on something for the spring. Hopefully it works out that we can all do it. Excuse me. But I don't want to get anybody excited if it doesn't happen. It's really not that exciting, but it is. I don't know. I'll let you guys know. What else is going on? I left my list out there, but I don't want to go out there because there are people out there, and I don't want to be like, oh, hey, I'm here. I like to just kind of, when I'm at the middle school, I really just kind of like to like hide in my office. So there's these blinds that I can pull, so like my desk is right there. These look out to the library. Like I can show you later, but like they look out over the circulation desk and out over the library, and then over here it's the door, and I just close that, and then there's another window behind that flag, and Joe just has that up for privacy. Yeah, so nobody knows that I'm here unless I let them know I'm here, but now everybody's gonna know I'm here. No, they won't. Like one teacher watches these here. Oh, so when we come back, I'm gonna have to show you guys the blind book with a date. Blind date with a book. I ended up doing that, and it's going really well. So I asked you guys like way back how I could do blind date with a book well, and I ended up just having to figure it out on my own because like these are far behind. Anyway, so what I'm doing is wrapping all of the books in brown paper. All I'm putting on the spine is just a very vague, I feel like I told you guys this before. I'm gonna tell you again. A very vague description of the book, the Lexile score, and then like the barcode so that Joe and I can check the books out just by like typing in the number. The kids have to keep the book for a week to like give it a fair chance, and they can only check out one book at a time. That's library rules. They just like pick blindly, and it's been going really well actually. So nobody was really paying attention to it. So what I did was there's like a dry erase board in the library, and on the dry erase board, like I just put goofy things sometimes, but this time I was like, these people are gonna pay attention to me. So I put, there might be $5 in one of these books. And I wasn't, okay, so here's the thing. I wasn't gonna put $5 in there. I wasn't gonna put anything in there. I was just gonna be like that awful person. And then I remembered that I actually did have $5 in my wallet, so I was gonna pick a book and like put the $5 in there. And then one of the teachers said, well, why don't you put like school money in there, because we have like just paper like school money that we give to the students who do really like good things, and then they get put into a drawing for like gift cards and like good parking spots and stuff like that. Why does it, this sweater, like just the way everything is angled makes me look like I have a freaking hunchback. Maybe I do, who knows. Anyway, so I put each like paper is $1 of that school money. So I put 5 of those in 5 different books and just made a note like, hey, come see me, so I can put your name on it and put it in there. So of course all of the students are like, I'm gonna check out every single book. I'm like, gotta follow the rules. And yeah, a lot of kids are checking out books now. The ones who were doing it before did like it, but now I'm getting like more kids doing it, and they're like, everybody's, Miss Byler, is there actually $5 in a book? And I'm like, there might be. I don't know. I know it's so obnoxious to do that, but like, I'm just going for engagement right now. Oh my gosh, speaking of which, oh my gosh, this is gonna be such a long video, it's fine, whatever. So, we have like this, once a month we have what's called magic time, and on a Wednesday, the day starts late for students and teachers get like extra planning time and like team time. So this past magic time, I like came in at the end, and I was like getting the library ready, and the curriculum director had been in here to do a PD before, so she was like cleaning up and stuff like that. So the day started, students came in, and I started my discussion with them, and she was still in here and talking to one of the other curriculum people, and like whatever, I teach like my new motto, I've always done this, but like I now have a motto for it, is teach like the world is watching, right? Like I don't put on a show for anybody when I'm getting observed. I'm the same person like when nobody's in the room versus when like the superintendent's in the room or whatever. I just don't, why? I don't get it. So I didn't even realize she was in here. I was teaching, everything's great, whatever. So the next week she came in and she was like showing a person around who's going to be doing stuff at the high school, and I happened to be at the high school that day. And she was like, oh, hey, by the way, I wanted to let you know that like that day that we had magic time, I like stayed over a little bit to talk to, his name is Phil, to talk to Phil. And I saw the discussion that you were doing with the students. Like, do you do that all the time? And I'm like, I do those discussions every period with every 7th and 8th grade class every week. And she was like, oh, that was really good. Like, the kids were really engaged, and you looked like you were having fun, and like you did a really good job. And I was like, thank you. And I invited her to come. I was like, hey, I do these every week. Like, I'm doing writing tips next if you want to come in next week and hang out and like watch some stuff. So she's like, she's a really hard person to read. I think because she's so busy, like that's kind of what I'm getting. She's like, I like her, I just have a really hard time reading her, and I never know where I stand with her. Like, I never thought, oh, she hates me, but like, I just didn't even think she like knew me, you know what I mean? So for her to say that is like a really big deal, and I really appreciated her saying that. And like, 100%, like, she's welcome anytime. Anybody's welcome anytime. The superintendent can stop in, principals can stop in, I don't care. Yeah, they're always welcome to observe. And I hope that that's how, like, you guys teach too, if you guys are teachers. I really hope that, like, that's how everybody teaches. Just because, like, I don't understand it. Like, I get it. Like, you close your door and you do what you need to do to, like, teach your class. But I've never understood, like, why people get so nervous for being observed, because, like, I mean, it's so cliche, but, like, if you're teaching what you're supposed to be teaching and doing what you gotta do, MBD, right? So, I don't know. That's just me. Yeah. I'm getting kind of nervous because there are people in the library walking around, and I'm really afraid somebody's just gonna bust through the door because it's, like, right behind the camera and they would see all this. So I'm gonna go. Hopefully tonight I'll remember when I get home to introduce you to Frankie. I have a lot of packing, not a lot of packing because we're only gonna be gone for like one full day and like 2 days of travel. So I don't have a ton of packing to do, but I have a lot of cleaning that I want to do because I want the house to be clean when we get home. Also, I have a stranger coming into my house, so yeah. Okay, this is awkward enough. I'm gonna get up now. Bye.